I was on mute. Hey, everybody. There we go. There we go. There we go. Drop those unicorns down in the chat. If you can hear Tay like that, let me know. Let me know. Hey, Cynthia. Before I go any further and start speaking to anybody, let me see if I see some unicorns in the chat first. Let me see if I see some unicorns in the chat first. Then I know we in here like swimwear. In there like swimwear. I'm hoping y'all could definitely hear me. But anyway, hopefully y'all can. Happy Wednesday. I guess it's definitely a Wednesday with Tay. So we're going to put them together and call it Wednesday. Because I got some information and I got some conversation. I got some questions. I got a lot of things I want to get into. Hey, Doris. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Monique. There we go, Ebony. I see some unicorns, baby. That mean I could run my mouth. That mean I can run my mouth. Y'all ready for me to run my mouth? Yes, I am excited. I feel good today. I hope my energy, cast over everybody, because with all the demonic stuff going on out here, it's great to be in a space that is positive, right? Well, and I'm feeling very positive. And I'm going to be honest, yesterday wasn't a good day for me. Yesterday really wasn't a good day for me. I had to deal with some things because unfortunately, life is always going to be lifing, right? And in the factors of life, being that you don't have control over everything that does happen in life, some things you can only deal with. But I had to basically take a step back because how yesterday I go food shopping for me and my kids. I get to the counter and the card is declining. So I'm like, no, I know Tay got some money. I know Tay got some money, right? Why is my card declining? So I did the normal thing that we do, and I call customer service. Right? Right? I listened to my balance. First of all, my shit went from $879 down to 79 cents. They really left me with $0.79. But let's get into the factors of what happened, right? So now I'm talking to customer service like, miss, I'm at the counter. Something ain't right. I'm trying to pay for my stuff. I know I had some money. It's saying decline. What had happened? So she like, miss, what had happened was your card is pinging in Atlanta, North Carolina, Brooklyn, Bronx, New Jersey, and all of the transactions basically was at the same time, 1:53 a.m. in the morning. Now, this is me, miss, 1:53 a.m. in the morning, I was sleeping. That's number one. But number two, how can 10 transactions all happen simultaneously, all at the same time, baby? That is impossible. Okay. So now basically I was having a connip shit because I still got kids I got to feed. I got kids I got to feed. But being stressed out doesn't change a thing. So I said, you know what? Yesterday was yesterday. Today is today. Tay is going to move on, baby. All right. When a glass of milk spills, when your milk spills, you just pour you another glass. Okay. Don't get stuck in the past. And yesterday is considered as the past. I can't stick and figure out what I'm going to do in a situation there when I can be here and move forward, right, baby? So they're basically, I deactivated the card, thank God, right? So I'm gonna have to wait for them to send me a new card. But in the meantime, in between time, the only thing I can use is basically my tap. So hook your girl up with some cash apps. I'm gonna need that. And that's a guarantee. We trying to eat. But yeah, I see the people came in. Hey, Leela. Hey, Mellow Yellow. Hey, Humble Me Hype. Look at y'all. Look at them unicorns. Yes. Well, let me get into my topic, okay? I got a couple of topics, okay? And I'm going to tell y'all some of the topics. I'm not going to tell you the order that the topics is going to go in. I'm just going to let you know what we're going to be conversating about, friend. So the first topic is definitely going to be about custody locks. We're going to talk about the custody case and the reason why I feel that it was locked, sealed, and I was about to go into my opinion. Not yet. All right. The second thing we're gonna be talking about is the Target hauls, y'all. I know y'all seen that Target haul. Old girl went out and spent about $2,000. Two whole thousands of dollars. Did y'all see it? I'm pretty sure y'all seen it, right? The third thing that I got wrote down as a topic is WALLLLTER. Because you know Walter is definitely still a topic with his old nasty ass. Okay. So we definitely going to be getting into Walter's nasty ass, right? And then, girl, I got some juicy tea for y'all. Cause remember, I was telling y'all, in order for a person to be in the service, they ain't always gotta be retired. I knew she was a dishonorable bitch. I knew she was dishonorable, but we're gonna get into that too. I can't give you too much right now, right? And the next topic is me being 10 toes Tay. Call me 10 toes Tay, because the only thing I have been is loyal, baby. And I'm going to continue to be. So when people come in my comments and ask certain questions, it just be crazy to me. Because if you can go so hard in following some bullshit, why you can't go just as hard in doing some good shit? I think bringing the truth to the light is a good thing. Don't y'all agree? Y'all don't think bringing the truth to the light is a good thing? I do. Hey, Brenda. Brenda, I'm gonna try to make you I was trying to make you a moderator. I remember you had asked me to make you a moderator, if I'm not mistaken, if it was you. But I'm on my phone, so when I get on my laptop, I'm gonna definitely look into it. That's right, 10 toes Tay, baby. Call me 10 toes Tay. But let's definitely get into it, baby. All right. The custody case, the custody lock. How do Tay feel about the custody lock? I'm happy. I'm happy that there is a lock on this custody case, because some things are made and needs to be kept personal until a decision is made. When certain things get into the hands of certain people, it's just made either a mockery of, or how can I say, turned into some bullshit, right? Turned into some bullshit. And with that case being locked, it makes it known that, for one, Bree can't tell nobody shit that's going on with the case until the case is over. Can't nobody go online and get no information about the case until the case is over. And I feel like that's the way that things need to be done until the case is over. Because this is not something that is a joking matter. This is not something that I'm going to court for you to give me back a pair of old shoes. We're not fighting over no old shoes or nothing that's materialistic. We're actually going to court for our kid. So I think that a lot of the situations that's going to be talked about in that courtroom is definitely personal. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it covers also the child. Do you understand that's in the situation? Hey, Miss Lasanda. When folk put your address and personal info out, there's scammers that can get your info. Probably so. And I'm telling you, they caught Tay real good, baby. They caught me real good. Real good. So it's definitely a thing when they putting people information out on the internet. You open them up to a whole worldwide web of things. Crazy people, scammers, and a host of other things. Does RH have custody just coming in? Have custody just coming in. They got 50-50 custody right now. Right now, the custody is 50-50. Is basically, he's supposed to have the same exact rights that she has. Whatever she could do as a mother, he's supposed to be able to do those same due diligent things as a father. But where she messed up at is she tried to block him from going into the daughter's school. You understand? And as a parent, anything that surrounds my child, I'm supposed to be able to check into. That's doctor's appointment, school visits, and anything else that surrounds that child that I may need some information on. You don't have the right as another parent. When a judge said that things is 50-50, he meant 50-50. Not you make a decision on the 50 that you think that I'm supposed to have. No, it's in black and white. And that's why the case is back in front of the judge now. That's exactly why. And I'm happy that Robert handles himself the way that he handles himself, instead of listening to these people over here on social media. Because how the hell are you gonna listen to somebody that don't even listen to themselves? Because if half of these people heard the shit that come out of their mouths and heard how they actually sounded, I would hope and I would think that they would actually rethink things. Hey, Miss Nina. Yes, so me, Tay, as me, Me, myself, Tay, I believe that the records being locked is definitely a good thing. It's an excellent thing because then the only way people will find out something is once excuse me, a decision is already made. If Robert gets full custody, you'll see Amara with Robert and possibly visiting Bree. If they come to a conclusion to where she gives him to the rights ultimately and don't play with the factors of his parenting, then things possibly can stay 50-50, right? But the thing is, Walter. Okay, Walter. Now, the second topic that I'm going to get into is Walter behind the custody conversation because what the fuck is she about to do with Walter? That's my thing. Where's Walter going? Because if Walter is anywhere around the situation, I don't think that custody for Bree is going to be a thing. And what kills me is here we go into the Target hole. I don't give a fuck if you go and buy your kids $10,000 worth of clothes. Okay. The clothes wasn't what your ass was in court for, even though at some point in time you should have. Because the way that you was not doing what you were supposed to do materialistically as a parent versus all the other things, those clothes ain't gonna change what's on that paper, ma'am. Those clothes is not going to change the factors of Walter being in your household. Those clothes is not going to change the factors of the black and white when that man told you to keep anything that was not safe from around his kid. Hey, Cindy. CPS paid her a visit because it was told to me that she neglects her kids in the report. Her dad is a pedo. Yeah, of young kids and her abuser already. Yes, you absolutely right. Abused her son. Yep, punched him right in the chest, Cindy. He sure did. Sure did. Just like I'm still confused in the fact, Cindy, of how she thought he was gay until Jarnell came in the picture and then he was not. What type of punishment was inflicted on him to make you now feel that there was a change in decision? Let me know. Let me know. Let's say no. The people in the crowd, don't y'all want to know? I heard that was not her picture. I heard it's from another creator. She's always stealing something. And that's what my point was leading up to for the factors of those fucking clothes. Buying clothes for a kid does not change the narrative of your parenting. The clothes that you buy the kids is not in the court case. We did not see that in the stipulations. What we seen was Walter. So unless those summer clothes was for fucking Walter to take his ass on to whatever vacation he's about to go on, I'm not understanding what those clothes was supposed to mean, right? But the fact is, if you actually was a parent, right? Buying clothes and putting it on the internet, that's for the internet. Okay, you want the internet to feel like you actually parent him, right? But how about parenting in real life? How about trying that one on for size? You can't put that in the shopping cart, right? Mm-mm, mm-mm. How about actually being a parent in real life versus just being the parent that you feel that the internet is expecting you to be? That all within itself is a failure, if you ask me. I hope y'all hitting that like button. Don't have me up here talking, getting my mouth dry, and y'all just sitting here listening. Let's get some activity going. Let's get some activity going. Drop a one in the chat if y'all following me so far. Let's get some engagement. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You know Tay got ADHD. I can't just sit still with no activity at all. There we go. I see a one. Mellow is available. She active. That's right. Humble is available. She active. That's right. Patrina is active. There go my. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get active. We active because we outside. We not Googling people pictures to put it on the internet to be something that we ain't. I'm comfortable in the person that I actually am. And I don't think that I would rather do anything different. So when you got people that's on the internet that's trying to present themselves to be something that they actually is nothing like, it's confusing to me. It's confusing to me. You don't like yourself that much that you want to show up as somebody else. I mean, hey, boss beauty. I see your one. I see your one. Nina, Simone, the Kim's reaction. That's right. We like the ooh, 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 that's right. Ain't no, oh yeah, because I can't do a live and be like, yeah, because y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. And thing. And yeah, the details, and she went shopping and bought the kids some clothes from Target. No, they be like, listen, y'all, let me tell you what happened. Because what happened was she got a bum ass picture off the internet, right? And tried to act like it was her chat, right? And unfortunately, Google seems to be her best friend for everything. Mothering, um, Valentine's and anything else, apologies. But it's sad when you're not mothering in real life and you can't get those type of messages from your kids. Because I'm gonna just be honest, my kids got cell phones, even down to the little ones. I think right now the only one that don't have a cell phone is Din Din. Well, Azim lost his, but it's Din Din, right? And me personally, if you actually text your kids on an everyday basis, then there's going to be a thread, of activity. You ain't gonna have to just make up something for one day in particular. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's going to be many days that you're conversating with your kids in the text messages. And a lot of times, if you're a supportive parent, you're going to get responses on the factors of, or just the factors of if you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're going to get those messages of the I love yous. I mean, it's kind of funny. She went to Google to get her message. Mine was rung to me straight in my house because what's crazy is I put my post up, right? That my daughter wrote me. I'm pretty sure y'all got to see Moo great words. I love me some Moo. I sure do. And my baby basically was speaking to me from her heart. That's not something that you can buy in a card. I appreciate those words more than somebody else's words. So I shared those words with the world because I felt like everybody else should get to see what I saw because it made me feel so good. Like I was like in tears, right? I was about to do the ugly cry, right? But then a little bit after the fact is of me putting my post up, then here she come with a post with her and her son. First of all, the only time a mother asks a child if they doing a good job is when they know that they not. When you know that you're doing what you're doing when you're supposed to be doing it, those is not the type of questions that you ever have to ask, right? Let's get into that, right? Because it's going to be something that's going to be known and shown. Actions always speak louder than words, right? Now let's get into the factors of these actions. Is this the reason why we never seen Walter with no fucking woman around? You want to always act like you trying to connect him with a woman. Why is that? Why? Because Walter don't like women his age. He like little motherfucking girls. So if you wasn't offering him nothing that was in that house, he didn't want it. Everything that comes attached to that man is young, underage. And being that now he beat the stone age to where now they got paperwork for people like him, like the registry, the pedo registry, the one that he beat the first go around, baby. He can't afford to get caught and get put on that paperwork, y'all, for other people to say. But now that his records is out, I don't think that would be a big thing. I don't think that it would change anything because now the world also knows the things that this man likes to do, right? But now it just makes sense why we never seen Walter with a woman. She want to talk about, yeah, because remember the Chinese lady? He talk about what Chinese lady? First of all, if it ain't got nothing to do with kid, he don't remember it. Let's fucking talk about it. They want to be talking about, oh, we see you, Bree. Yeah, we see your ass too. What you doing about Walter? Hashtag, what you doing about Walter because we see you. Yeah, we do. We do. That's what got us here today. But we trying to figure out some things, baby, because they call themselves trying to figure or clean up somebody's image, huh? Amora, oh, uneven ankle lady, right? What happened to the factors of you calling out Gene? What happened to that? Y'all was more interesting when y'all was going back and forth. I'm gonna be honest, okay? That y'all was a little bit more interesting when y'all was going back and forth. Y'all just stay the course, right? But remember when I was saying the factors about a person being dishonorable? I knew it was some dishonorable shit that a person was doing while they was in the service because you know Tay is nosy. I don't even give a shit. I'm gonna let you know. Yep. I think my nosiest point hit when I turned about 40. I got like a comfortable robe because you know anybody that walk around, I heard that the other day, and a comfortable robe is nosy. So I guess I'm nosy because the only reason I ain't got my house coat on over my clothes right now is because I'm on camera, right? And if y'all could see, sometimes I still don't give a shit, baby. I will show up with house coat and all, house coat, bonnet, anything, right? Just to make sure y'all get this message. But listen, while I was being nosy, right? I was in the bushes, right? And I was listening, and the person with the uneven ankles was saying how when they was in the service, they was dealing with this guy, and apparently the guy must have made them mad or whatever the case may be. So you know when you go silent, you don't answer your phone and this, that, and the third. Basically, you ignoring a person, right? So in the factors of her ignoring a person, they decide to send her a message telling her, like, listen, bitch, if you don't want to answer for me, I'm going to send these naked photos that you sent me to the sergeant, baby, to the heads of the heads. So then this is when Tay almost fell out the bush, y'all. Oh, wait, what she said? What she said? What she said? She said she was in the service sexting. Who the? Wait a minute. So instead of you serving our country, you was around here sending pussy pics in the service, doing dishonorable shit. That's the type of shit that you was doing. You out here sending people pictures of your pussy. So where they ready to report it. Now this is where it gets funny because you know Tay is a character, right? Yeah, that's what they say. But I love the character that I am, right? Because then I started thinking, was he gonna report her because of how shit looked? Or was it to actually get her in trouble? It's kind of 50-50, right? Because I can't imagine her sending naked pictures to nobody. So you mean to tell me you supposed to be in the service servicing, and I guess that's the type of service that you was only able to give out at when you was out here showing your pussy to the peoples in the service. That's what you was doing with them ankles in your day. Listen, Kate sat back and I listened to about, oh yeah. Then the man gonna say, oh, I really wasn't gonna do it. I just said that so you would answer me. Well, you already gave me all the information that I wanted or that I needed. I'm gonna go now, but I'm gonna make sure I tell everybody how you was sending your pussy around while you was in the service. And then you almost got reported because he was gonna send it to the captain, the napkin, and anybody else that he could. Right? The way she threw flour on her daughter, let me see what that say. Let me move it on up. Because you know StreamYard be tripping. The way she threw flour on her daughter sound crazy to me and sit there and laugh. Yeah, she could have suffocated that baby with that flour. It took all of his breath within that moment. But yes, let's talk about the uneven lady over there. Because I'm sitting here and I'm trying to figure out, people be trying to make it seem like they this and they that. But you had to send portions. That's what you was doing. Was you on a BlackBerry? You know how those phones used to be back in the days. I wonder if it came up on his phone in slow. Shit. I know. I know. Like, ma'am, this is a dishonorable. I knew you was some dishonorable shit. I could just tell. I can just tell. That's why while you was in the service, I guess that many times you wound up being married that many times. You was like a service whore. You was a whore in the service. You wasn't protecting shit. You went to the service to get some dick because anybody that was on the street wasn't trying to give you free meat. So you went back there behind the captains and the wait, what? You was out here showing your pussy in the service. Right, y'all. Hey, Boss Beauty. Yeah, she was out here showing her cootie in the service, y'all. And that man told her, listen, you better answer me or I'm snitching. If you don't answer, I'm snitching. Or I wonder if he was going to snitch just because he had to look at that shit. I'm confused, baby. Let me know. Hey, Hazel Eyes. I knew she was doing some dishonorable shit. And if you was busy showing your pussy, what was you protecting? What was you protecting? Gee, you got me wiping the wrong way. I would say I'm shocked and appalled, but you look like the type that get down like that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You was out here trying to oil up some guns. That's what you was out here doing. Mm-hmm. That's why you be up there on your line and you be looking at other men, but you say that you married, but then you be talking about what you would do to them. You still got some hoe in you. You still got a little service hoe up in you. Mm-hmm. You didn't use the service for the factors of what the commercials say. Be all you can be. You went to the service to see how many you could get within me. Like, listen, I'm gonna see how many I can get up in me while I'm up in the service. You know, I ain't really, girl. Yes, yes, yes. Pop that, baby. Pop that, baby. Pop that. She was doing. That's what she was doing, y'all. That's exactly what she was doing. I knew she wasn't serving and protecting shit. I knew she wasn't. She was out there selling coochie in the service. That's what she was doing. She was using the service as a dating app. Let's talk about it. We talking about the lady with the uneven ankles with no hair over her ears that's over there. We really try to say names over here. I said it the first time, but we don't like to be giving people unnecessary clout, if you understand what I mean. But wait, she need clout for this. If she wanted to be showing her pussy in the service, if she wanted to be showing her cootie meat to the people that was supposed to be protecting the street, I mean, girl, girl, yeah, Tay knows. You know, Tay gonna find out. And I got a lot of stuff that I want y'all to find out. Just like I dropped that bomb the other day. It's plenty more where that come from, baby. Plenty, plenty more. I'm just putting it in order. And I'm bit by bit. Bit by bit, you don't want the stuff to get lost in the sauce. You want people to enjoy every piece of it. So I give you a little today. You know how I did some that day. Then I'll do a little things in between, you know, and then boom again. It's yes. Because I'm pretty sure y'all like, how the fuck? Wait a minute, the mystery man. I bust y'all head with that mystery man, right? Just like that mystery meat that she was showing on the service streets. She out here sending people pictures of her mystery meat. Cause ain't no way, I don't know. I can't even see her with a cootie. I don't even think she got a cootie. She don't look like the type of woman that comes equipped with a cootie. It don't look like one came attached. She probably got the Velcro her cootie on or some shit like that. I don't know. Mm-mm. She probably got a Velcro cootie. I mean, cootie. Yeah, she probably got Velcro cootie. Hi, Joy. Had a whole Arby's meat hanging out. Yes. Listen, tell you being what you call in comments because he stay saying that shit about royalty. Her Arby's meat. Where the meat? Yes. I love me some Joy. Just saying your name brung me some joy. I swear to you, I ain't even lying. But yes, I wonder. I wonder, like, how did that work out? Because I'm telling you, I don't see her with a cootie. So when she say that she was sending somebody some nasty pictures, I'm just thinking of her sitting there like this as herself. She not the factors of her doing anything pornographic. So to find out that it was pornographic, girl, what? You said, look at this cootie, me, cootie, me, cootie, me. Cause what was you doing? I, I'm telling you, I'm gonna say it all day. The lady over there was over there sending text messages with her cootie. She was texting her cootie around the service. Instead of her being a service to the service, she was out here trying to get service and being of service, but not the type of service that the service was looking for. She was a whore. She was whoring in the service. Yep, I'm sure of it now. She was a service whore. You know how they have a service dog? She's a service whore. Oh my God. Like what? Yes, I'm gonna definitely keep dropping that tea. And I'm telling y'all, when y'all see this other shit that I got, y'all not going to believe. Okay. I might listen. That this shit gets deep. When we say everybody in the family got when I said that the other day, nobody wasn't listening to me. When I said everybody over there got charges, that was a real thing. I don't give a fuck about me, possibly stealing some shit when I was a teenager. I don't give a damn about me possibly getting into a fight with a bitch and she happened to call the cops and shit. I don't give a fuck if I done sold some weed if that's the normal thing that people goes down for. I'm talking about regular. No, these motherfuckers got charges, like You know, you can't just say, yeah, my homie got charges, or yeah, that person got charges. No, you got to be like, they got charges, because they got charges, like real charges, not to be no charges is to be played with charges, but they charges. Listen, when I told y'all I smoked up all my weed, looking through that shit, I was serious, okay? Between zooming out, zooming in, moving over, say what that shit say he did what? Walter. And I'm not even talking about just that record, because all the Walters in the family is some nasty bastards. And then they try to use that Walter thing to the best of their ability. They try to be a senior, a junior, the second, the first. Y'all some damn badass motherfuckers. But I'm telling you, the ancestors knew. The ancestors knew that y'all was going to be a fucking battle. That's why that is exactly the name that is attached, because shit. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. If y'all thought, listen, the saga continues, episode 1672. I had to call my source, right? Because me and my source, we be sourcing. So I had to call my source. Source, you see this shit, source? Source. Nah, source, I'm going to have to smoke me another blunt before I read any deep. Did you see this shit? And then niggas committing crimes with wives, then divorcing wives. Aha. I'm telling you, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready, because I damn sure was not ready. And it's bad because when you wish somebody was lying on a person, like, nah, that shit can't be the truth. That's not true. But when it's the actual truth, I wish somebody was lying. Oh, and mind you, we over here, right? We over here with the common sense, right? So we make common sense of shit, right? But as I was reading those paperworks, I was praying somebody was lying, because how could this be? The person, listen, they start reading off of spots on the paper to even write about what the person did. You ever just listen, hold on. I'm gonna give y'all examples. Okay. This is the example. Remember, you seen it here first. This is the paperwork, right? This is the paperwork. Y'all see the paper towel, right? Can y'all see the paper towel, right? The paper towel is the paperwork, right? When I opened the paperwork, the shit said, I said, what the fuck? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, say what? Now I'm gonna have to roll this shit back up because I ain't wasting my motherfucking paper towel. Let's get into that. But the fact is, the shit just kept going. You see how the paper towels is attached, and they just keep going. This is the charges. This is the charges. So I said, source, source, because I'm gonna call my source back. I'm gonna call my source every chance I fucking get. She know it, and this is me. So source, right now my eyes is touching my nose, right? I done got the Walters fucking conflicted. Well, which one is the second, the third, and the one in between? Because all these motherfuckers done did the same thing. They fucking trees, grass. One got robbery, stealing, got weed. This one done hopped in his wife's house. The wife done put away. What the fuck? So now my source is on the other line, like shit, like I don't know. I listen, you shit. I don't know. I don't know. I've been. I just want. I got to step away for a second. Listen, and we really be on the phone, like, like, wait a minute. Wait, this is some real lifetime shit. This is some lifetime shit. And who picked me to be the detective? Who picked me? Which one of y'all picked me? Which one of y'all picked me? Because Tay is definitely on the case. When I say I'm 10 toes Tay, I mean I'm 10 toes Tay. Okay? And 10 toes Tay don't play when she bringing y'all this information, baby. So I have to go through the factors of smoking up all my motherfucking weed and my source's eyes touching her damn nose to make sure we could bring the shit to you that we actually bring, and it's legal, because you know we don't fuck with the illegal shit. We don't fuck with no legal shit. If it ain't public, it ain't for us. If it ain't public, it ain't for us. You'll never see me putting some business out here that's not publicly out here that other people just ain't seen yet. But it's still public. Like the lady with the uneven ankles cootie picture in the service, that shit was public. Her ass was public, okay? Yes. I can't believe it. That's right. Tell the moderator, follow those instructions. That's right. Look out for your girl Tay. I definitely appreciate share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me see. That's right. Them likes not liking. I'm about to sit here and look at y'all too. I'm about to sit here and look at y'all too. All right? Because my moderator said that the lights ain't matching the people that's in the building. Now I'm gonna give a couple of passes for the ones that's in the bushes that you know they not here for the factors of the negativity. They just like listening and they don't want to be in the comments. I respect y'all. But listen, Baldina, hop your ass up out them fucking bushes and hit that like button. I won't know it was you, and bring your little fucking friend too. Because I know she in there with you. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You better for I sick Walter on you. Y'all better hope I don't send Walter in them goddamn bushes. I bet you that shit'll get shit shaking. Let me send Walter up in them goddamn bushes. We be surprised the hell who we see running the hell up out of there. Yes, that is a lot of shit. And that was just one fact. That's just one, and I mean that's just one situation. On each situation, it in 2008, okay, when a person was supposed to be thinking about high school and doing the things that young girls do, this person was already in a court case trying to put charges on somebody, okay? And even back then, the judge said, not guilty. Bitch, you still lying. You ain't decide to retire once you seen it didn't work the first time, the second time. Like, that's what you call either a repeated offender or a disability at this point in time. Okay? Because repeating offending something, okay, I can understand. But at some point in time, it got to be a disability, because I'm a repeat offend something that I know works for me. Okay? I'm not gonna repeatedly do the same thing over that I see is not working. What is the point? What's the point? What's the point in that? Thank y'all. Thank y'all. What is the point in that? Just like what was the point of that Target haul? Okay, my thing is the first thing you're going to do is put bad thoughts in people's heads about you. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for looking out for your girl. Hey, 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 hey. No, but for real, what was that really supposed to do? What was that supposed to do? Because I'm confused on what does Target say about parenting? What does that mean? Now you're going to ultimately keep them clean, that they're also going to have on decent outfits to match what it is that you be wearing. But I'm going to just be honest. Let me tell you what the people said about you, Bree. Only reason why Tay ain't on camera, because you know Tay don't smoke on camera. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. But anyway, let me tell you what the people said about you, Bree. They said you don't be washing your ass and you just be putting new clothes on. Yup, yup. That's what they said. They said that over there. And the people that's close to you is the one that said it. They said she get new clothes and just put the new clothes on. She's not a fan of washing her ass, right? So I don't know. Do people buy new clothes just to put on? That doesn't change the fact of what is actually on the surface. That's the point that I'm making, right? Just like because you put on new clothes, that didn't make your ass clean. I bet you the most cleansiest a person was is when she was with Robert. Robert is what was changing her into the woman that she was supposed to be. And she was fighting against it because she was better at whoring. You understand what I'm saying? With whoring comes no morals, but even some whores got morals. I mean, we all went through a little hoe phase. I'm just being honest. You have to gain morals somewhere along the line. And she didn't know how to be a wife because she was so used to being other things that didn't take the what you didn't need to be or have a title to be the things that she was being to the people that she was being to. You understand? But being married to a person comes with standards. You have to care for the person that you are with. You are now responsible for the household that you are in. You are definitely the caretaker of the kids, even though you are in a shared ship. At the end of the day, you hold a higher stature in the situation. Didn't you than what you did with any other men or other man you've been with? But she broke. Hey, oh shit, my cousin Mika in the chat. Go Mika, go Mika. Get it thuggin', get it thuggin'. Girl, I'm having nightmares about Charlotte shoes. Charlotte shoes been chasing me, thuggin'. Oh my God. Yo, them shoes been after me ever since I did that live the other day. Yes, we definitely need to schedule a live together, baby. Get it poppin'. Get it poppin'. And then Mika, let me tell you what they said, because I'm gonna tell you what they said, because I seen what they said. They was trying to be like, oh, she all up here and she ain't even his real cousin. Fuck that. I'm his cousin too. Who the fuck? Blood don't make you no thicker. It's the respect, the loyalty, and what it is between two people that makes them fucking family. I don't give a damn if a person what, because a person is what. If a person, that's my cousin. That's my cousin, and you his cousin. And at the end of the day, his cousin told y'all to leave him alone. And now look at Shirley's shoes on the internet. Look what happened when y'all ain't listen. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Well, I want y'all, right? I want y'all to basically listen and watch them think that they actually having big balls out here, baby. They think they doing something like, yeah, ain't nobody gonna shut us up. They just mad because Amber was like, listen, we hear crickets over there. We hear crickets over there. You know they hate for M to be right because she be calling them on they shit. If they did it, she seen it. And she damn sure going to notify. Listen, hey, remember when you said so and so and so and so? Mm-hmm. Sure enough, right? And right. Anyway, I'm right with you, Tay. That's right. Period, cousin. That's our motherfucking cousin. I told him to leave him alone too. But you could see people like doing the shit that they do. That's why I had to bring up the old dude. Mika, did you know about the nigga that got 83 years? Did you the 83 years, girl? 83 years. And the only thing he was not convicted of is the Bree. But I'm telling you, Bree should already know how you give it up. So if she was smart, she would have gave them a warning, like, yeah, don't fuck with her because she ain't gonna stop. If you leave that one alone. But because you gotta actually know everybody don't fight the same. And if I actually been through something, bitch, you're not doing nothing to me. This is light work, baby. This is light work. Bitch, like bitch, tell him, Mika. Bitch, I cried on national motherfucking TV. What is y'all telling me? I got paid for my tears. Y'all bitches cry for free. Y'all bitches out here crying for free. Look at your feet. Mm-hmm. They be doing the dirt. Well, Mm, listen, thuggin', I just found out that while the lady with the uneven ankles was in the service, she was out here sexting. She was sending pussies of her pictures of her pussy around the service. And the man said, listen, if you don't answer me, I'm going to send this picture to the captain, baby. That's what he said. So she wasn't in the service and anything. She was a service whore. Yep, she was a service whore. Sure was. Her and Shirley probably was out there doing the same thing around the same time. Shirley shoes. Mm-hmm. Them motherfuckers look like they come from Little House on the motherfucking prairie. If you ever wondered what black hillbillies would look like, just look at Shirley and all her motherfucking kids. Cause I'm telling you, when I seen Bubble Out Bluefish with that gold tooth in her mugshot, I like the fell out. Yes. I'm gonna tell you about I taught you about the 83 years. That's fucked up. She was married to your cousin for 6 years, and I bet you Robert didn't even know about the nigga about 83 years, and that she was up there on court papers, and he was supposed to have assault to the female, and the judge said nope, no, he didn't. He was convicted of everything else except for her, Mika. Everything else. When I say everything else. And just being honest, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm still gonna give that nigga his props, and I'm gonna tell you why. That nigga got 83 years, right, Mika? This nigga got charges that's on top of charges. But you notice I'm saying he got charges, and I didn't do like how I said when I said they charge, because they got charges. They got charges. Out of all the charges that this man got, it ain't got nothing to do with violating nobody. And the fact is of taking nobody's ass or messing with no little kids or no essays, nothing in that type of way. He was solely a street nigga, baby. And all of his charges is street shit. Then you got James Brown the fuck over here. James Brown, Walter. You got Walter over here paying $352 for a fine, and he stole and fucked everything other than the fucking grass. This man even humps the air. So I'm confused. You're so right. If you think when she got married to the truth, yes, he the one who kept the hoe inside. But that hoe inside of her was fighting the hop outside. You understand what I'm saying? She said, oh, fuck this shit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But she didn't want to just say fuck it and not have the same lifestyle. So she tried to say fuck it and take the lifestyle with her. But the fact is, if LaTruth knew half the shit that he knew about this girl that he know now, she wouldn't have never had a fucking chance with that man. And I 10 times stamp that. I swear, because it's basically like a case of sleeping with the enemy. It's like you was with somebody for 6 years. The person that you had or held closest to you was the biggest fucking snake. This man never had problems like this in his whole fucking existence. Okay, until he allowed her access to him. Once he allowed something of a nature like Bree into his existence, shit went fucking haywire, baby. This man wound up getting problems he never had. And now he got problems that he never would. Let's just be honest. The hell? Robert was basically turning everything into a motherfucking song. You asking, hey, yo, Robert, you got something to drink? I got some Sprite in the refrigerator. You know, like everything is a melody. All right? What we doing with the kids? What we doing with the kids? You know, they say you got to sing from the belly. I ain't got much belly, so I ain't going to be able to do much singing. But that's where they say you're supposed to sing from, the belly. So if you know, if it was Robert, everything that had to do with him was on the factors of business and moving forward. Fuck that. If it ain't a rap song, it's going to be something business orientated, which came through the factors of us seeing the skits. Why did Robert start doing skits? Because he's the person that basically started that shit. I ain't saying other people wasn't doing it, but he did. Okay, and in the factors of him doing it, it was supposed to be bringing things to the light that actually happen behind closed doors. You understand that people deal with in everyday life, and then people be trying to get, how can I say, blinded by social media and fake like they live in this perfect life when people actually go through things. But what he didn't know is that the skits that he was skitting at some point was going to actually become his reality, because he was showing us without showing us, listen, this bitch is insecure. She insecure. I'm arguing with her because I'm trying to do my business and I can't. She like, yes. Very insecure. And that's why all or most of the skits went around that. That man just was missing one thing, and that was the loving feeling from you know, not for nothing, a woman that has kids has supposed to have a natural maternal instinct. Okay, a nurturing comes with the woman, a love comes with the woman. This man lost his mother at 5 years of age. I don't give a fuck how long ago that was. That's still an empty space he has to deal with today. He missed out on something that a lot of people had gotten. He don't even know what it feels like. And then the memories that he has to get from his mother has to come from a picture or what people tell him she was. So when you meet somebody and you think that y'all basically connect on the same level because this person is possibly missing the same thing, you feel like y'all could possibly be everything to each other. But what you didn't realize, or what he didn't realize, was another person was just using him as a way out from all the other shit that they was going through. But his real heart was in that his real heart was in that situation. His real heart. He put everything into that situation. So that's why it pisses me off when I see them bum ass bitches on the other side sitting there trying to destroy some fucking body. Why you not destroying the bitch that started all this shit? Why not? Because I'm just being honest. It's black and white paperwork out here that say the shit that she did. Let's talk about it. That's the name of it. Get in here to fight. We in here to lie. It's a Mora lying through her teeth. The bald head bitch starts shit every week. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And then they got the hashtag that says we see Bree. Yeah, we see what the fuck Bree did to Robert, baby. That's all the fuck we got to see. So see what? See what? All we see is a bunch of hurt ass bitches that got rejected as well. Follow the leader. You understand? But what's crazy to me is that y'all will always be considered the trash. And what do people do with trash? They take that shit out. They take that shit out. Right? So that's why everybody that was trash is getting taken the fuck out. Right? Let's just figure this out. Amora, she tried to be close to Bree. Bree trashed that ass out. Bitch, mind your motherfucking business. I don't give a fuck how much you choose to help her now. That's something that we will always remember when those words came out her mouth, telling you to mind your motherfucking business, bitch. That's what she said. And then Jeannie tried to get close to Robert on the line, and she got trashed, and now she's mad, and now she's over there on the same side as the first trash bag, right? And now her ass getting taken out too. And then those followers that was once supporters that thought that they was doing the damn thing by hopping the fence, by all means, can't nobody force you to stick to some shit that you don't choose to. But if you about something and you got morals, it's just certain things you're not going to be able to attach yourself to. And I'm just being honest. I don't give a fuck if I stop supporting Robert today, tomorrow, next week, even though I'm 10 toes tay, baby. I would never go to the other side. You know, shit like that in the streets get you killed. I mean, I'm just saying, if everybody say they came from the street, everybody know the street, everybody talk about the street like they street, niggas is pussy. Because if you was really street, the shit that people do on this internet, we would never see. We would never see. That's when people drop my address. The first thing I say, bitch, bring me some sandwich meat. Bring me some bread and some sandwich meat, because that's about the only thing that you're going to be able to do for me. Everybody's heart don't beat the same way, and mine beat stable, baby. I'm good. Bitches like that ain't good. Judgment Day is coming. Judgment Day is coming. That's right. Fuck out of here. We got bald head bitches, bitches with half a tongues, bitches. Like, I'm confused. Anything that you've been through in life, I'm gonna be honest, that had to do, nobody's perfect. Being imperfect is actually perfect. Let's talk about it. And if you've been through some shit, you're gonna journey through some shit to get through some shit and out of some shit. But it's the type of shit that it is for me. All right, you got motherfuckers with PEDO charges. You got a bitch that got charges on her own kid, talking about she let her shop in Lululemon. Bitch, you need to put her in an incubator because she looked like she got jaundice. That's what you need to do, because y'all want to talk about something that has nothing to do with the situation, but talk about fucking people. I said I had 10 kids and 15 baby daddies. How? How? How do you have 10 kids and 15 baby fathers? And even if I had 10 kids and 15 baby fathers, if that was a thing, and we was all in that one closet, the shit that was in my closet, I'm going to say that shit over and over again. I'll take that closet 10 times over, friend. I'll take that closet 10 times over. Ladies, we can all do better. Can we get to that's what I'm talking about, Nina? Let's get them lights up. Let's punch that out the rhythm. Take, take, take. That's right. Punch the out the rhythm with the take, take, take. You know it's Wednesday. And we all here with take, take. Right? Because people getting us aggravated. But bitch, you probably try to, y'all come out here and lie on people. But we whipping y'all ass with the truth. And it feels good. It feels good. Yeah. It feels good. Sing with me, y'all. If it really feels good. That's right. I'm on water nasty ass. Yes, water nasty ass. Touch everything. Anything. This nigga fucked the grass and humped the air. Nasty ass. And you mean to tell me y'all really gonna make it seem like Robert knew some shit like that? I'ma just be honest. Just by a person characteristics, you can just tell the type of shit that they would not place themselves around. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? Yeah, they are stupid. Stupid is, stupid does, stupid is, stupid was. And y'all is all stupid. Because it don't make sense to me. That's right. Truth don't need no hands because it will surely land. It sure will. It sure will. Just like Shirley's shoes. The truth gonna come out just like Shirley's shoes did. I don't give a shit. Them shoes was funny ass shit. This is the shoe, and then this was the foot, and then this was the toes. Like this, right? This the shoe, this the shoe, this the foot, this the toes. Them shits was gripping the bottom. Them shits like looked like a human claw machine, like they was grabbing onto the ground for dear life. Them shits was like, wait, wait, I'm gonna give y'all 2 to 3 minutes to hit that like button. We gonna chill. We gonna chill. We gonna chill, but we gonna get back. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, everybody coming in to celebrate with Wednesday. Yes, we are celebrating Wednesday. It is a Wednesday with Tay. So we are celebrating, baby. Make sure you hit that like button while you are here. If you did not hit it when you came in, listen, I'm telling you, if they had a goldfish, Walter was fucking humping it. He humped everything down. This nigga was humping rocks, okay? Rocks. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I knew it was something about that afro and that mustache that never set right with me. That shit never set right with me. I didn't know it was because he was wearing them both at the same time, the afro and the mustache. Maybe if he just had the afro with the no, because without the mustache, he really would have looked like the PEDO. We would have known sooner. We would look at me figuring stuff out. Get me figuring stuff out. Because I always it never set right. Like, wait a minute. The afro, okay. Then there's the mustache. Okay. But then when you put the afro in the mustache together, it's on some well. Who the fuck five heartbeat daddy is this? I'm confused. Is he auditioning for the Temptations? I don't know. But now we got the War of the Walter. The War of the Walter. The War of the Walter. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. I hope that Bree bought them clothes from Target to send Walter packing because what we gonna do with Walter? What Bree gonna do with Walter? What's gonna happen with Walter? I'm excited to know what's gonna happen with Walter because if things go the way that's supposed to go within this court case, that means that he's not only not supposed to be around their child, but no other children either. So how is that gonna go? Go figure. Do y'all think that Walter is going to be stuck back in North Carolina? And if so, listen, ladies and gentlemen, hide your kids, hide your wives. Okay? Hide your kids, hide your wives. It may be a Walter on the loose soon. Shit. What we thinking, y'all? Where Walter about to go? Where's Walter about to go? Where y'all think Walter about to go? What you think? What do y'all think Bree is going to do with Walter, baby? What do y'all think the outcome for Walter will be? We know it ain't gonna be the basement. We know it ain't gonna be the basement. There will be no more Walters in the basement, baby. Bree gonna have to find a new a new babysitter. Mm-hmm. Well, she needed to find one before she got the one that she got now, but yeah, she's gonna be in the house a lot more now. But now she been running to Jonelle house. You understand? Because I guess she think if you run to somebody else's house, that mean that the documents don't count that you got at your house. But when you get back there, they'll still be in the mailbox waiting for you. But unless you thinking that it's certified mail, so as long as you're not there and they can't put it in your hand, it don't count. Oh, yes, baby. Uh-huh. It still counts. You better hope Robert don't send the fucking whatever he need to Jarnell house to make sure you receive. Ooh, what are we gonna do with Walter? What's gonna happen with Walter? Because any man with these type of charges, I'm trying to figure out what's the next step, and I'm dead ass serious on that part. I'm dead ass serious. Wonder if he was supposed to leave town after all this he has done and been exposed. Yeah, he got past exposed. He got blowed up. He got blowed up. Yeah, he got past exposed. Exposed is like, he cheated on his wife or something to the factors of that. Like, yeah, niggas putting him out there. But him, he got blowed the fuck up. Blowed up. Shit. When you think you know, when you think you know, but you really have no idea. You know how when you buy a toy for your child and they be like, batteries not included? When you come in contact with humans, the truth don't come included. Sometimes that's the shit that you got to figure out for yourself. And by time you actually find out the truth about that human, the shit that you may actually come to know, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Because it gets crazy. And these people is crazy. Okay, you got people in the service sending fucking pussy texts. All right. You got a lady with a half a tongue and a gold tooth, and her mama's shoes will chase you. But don't worry, don't worry. Her daughter goes to school in Lululemon. Mm-mm. I'd rather be on Robert team any motherfucking time. I'll do it twice. Yes. He's the only one that ain't got no charges. And the little charge that he did have on his record that he got sealed was for some motherfucking weed. When this fucking big head ass want to call the fucking police during the motherfucking argument, and he had some weed in the nightstand. What the fuck? You gonna need the smoke to deal with fucking Bree. And that is anybody that does that fucking sober is a superhero, fucking baby. Godmother asked Ja, do you like how those people on the internet talk about you and you hear what they say about Bree? She sure did. And then she also told him to turn that shit off. Turn that off. Turn. She sure did. Sure did. You out here, this girl got these people talking about you guys. They calling you fucking booger boy. Booger boy. You not even respected by your actual goddamn name. Don't nobody in this motherfucking saga call that man by his name. In my case, he Moose, to Lupac, he Janostrils, to motherfucking Harmony, he booger boy. Like, come on now. That's embarrassing. And then to be known that you attached to a known liar called Bree Lala, right? I definitely understood. Look, fucking with them done put Patricia on the goddamn milk carton. Fucking with Bree and Moose done got Patricia on a goddamn milk carton. And people in the comments be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? I think sometimes those people that come over to my comments, they be stupid. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because once I get past the first line and I see the type of time that you on, Tay not reading no more. So when y'all be writing those book long motherfucking paragraphs, you wrote all that shit to talk to your goddamn self. I can't even pay attention long enough to read all that shit. But anyway, y'all stupid, right? Because when people say things like, hold on. Y'all, I told y'all I wasn't wasting my goddamn paper towel. I'm rolling this shit right back on up. Yes, the hell I am. Sure is. All right. When people say stuff like, oh, maybe Patricia just don't want to be on the internet. Maybe she don't. Okay. That's a normal thing. But maybe she just don't want to be on the internet with Brie. And that's definitely a thing too. Because it's not like Patricia don't be on the internet, because Patricia does be on the internet. For those of you that don't know, remember she even did a video with her son, and she don't mind coming on camera with her son. She just won't be on camera with them two motherfuckers together. All right. And I'm just saying, even if Patricia is in the picture, that is how can I say sad, because Bree doesn't have her mother, just being honest. So that far as them kids, twin mother, twins, grandmother would be the grandmother in the situation that even she doesn't have. You understand? So for you not to be able to share the moments with your twins and their actual grandparent, that would be damn sad. That would be sad. But I think I think Janostruz, that's how Lupac say. I think Janostruz, aka Moose, got her on papers to where she can't bring the twins or his mother on the internet. I think she got a gag order on both. Okay? I think so, and I think so. Let me see. My beautiful moderator. Hey, sexy Ray, how you doing today, baby? Lord, not yeah, they stupid. And I don't even like using that word, but they be stupid. And I'm pretty sure if y'all ever cruise by my comments sometime, if y'all actually see the shit that I see, y'all be calling them stupid too. Cause what the hell? First of all, you're stupid for writing that motherfucking much. Cause why you writing that much? For what? You couldn't shorten it out a little bit, like to get your point across. When you realized that it was past this much, you didn't think that you were saying too much at that point in time? Like you didn't think that it was going a little bit too far? I don't know who sent me a cash app, but I seen it pop up on my screen. Thank you. Yes, because I told you they robbed me. I got to feed these kids. So y'all definitely could help me. Closed mouths don't get fed. They took my $879. Okay? I got to make that money back. Even though I'm not crying over spilled milk, I still got to replace that milk. So if anybody want to help me throughout the factors of replacing my milk, I am definitely appreciative, because I'm going to tell you some shit. That 800 and something dollars was definitely a hit. I got children's. I got children's. And I'm a mother. Yes, I'm a mother and I be mothering. So being a mother and having to mother is gonna have to figure something else out. And you see, I'm at work, right? I showed up to work with a smile on my face and an S on my chest, because I shall not accept no stress. Anything that was yesterday is now the past. And I am here today. God is good. Yes, yes, yes. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Godmother doesn't want to have she don't want to have nothing to do with Bree at all, baby. Like at all. Bitch, I might be in the house around behind the scenes because you be at my son's house a lot, now. I see you trying to move in on him, bitch. You ain't slick, right? Then when she get listen, I also got some information, but I'm trying to find out how true it is before I actually put it out as a narrative. Because first of all, and second of all, being that a person business not working over here, they basically try to create a LLC over there. And I just ain't gonna drop the name. I got the name, but I ain't gonna drop the name yet. Stay tuned for my next video. Tay do the little seeds. I drop the seeds because when you drop seeds, a flower shall grow. Boom. That's right. That's right. All of this was to try to get her image changed on YouTube, baby, because Facebook was crashing. All right, Facebook was crashing, and all of the top creators that was bringing in them 50,000, 30,000, and thousands of thousands, it was Facebook no more. Okay, it wasn't happening the way that it was. All right, so people needed. Why you think you started seeing so many people on YouTube at an all-time motherfucking high? You got ex-basketball players, football players, ex-rappers, and all type of shit. Now everybody got a podcast. Yeah. Because that Instagram shit and that Facebook shit, it ain't a hit. But YouTube is the new TV and shit. Right? So if you could get you a channel and you could start you a channel, you better off with a channel over here, because people watch YouTube everywhere. Right? Just being honest. You can find something on YouTube about anything. If you're trying to do your hair in a certain style, you could watch a tutorial, watch somebody else doing it. If you're trying to cook a certain meal, you could put that shit in on YouTube and you could find it there. If you're trying to do a DIY, you could put it in on YouTube and you could follow the instructions there. If you're trying to figure out a dance or this, that, and the third, YouTube. Information, YouTube. So a lot of people are now moving over to YouTube because YouTube is the only tube that's still steady paying. Do you understand? So with that being said, friend, her image was already fucked up over here. We had already told the people who she is and who she was, right? So now she didn't want to come over here and not be able to fool the people on YouTube the way she fooled the people on Facebook, right? So she tried to, spin the block and get Tasha K on board and be like, listen, um, I want to come and do a tell all, right? But you ain't got no proof or nothing that you say, boo. So what are you gonna be doing all the time to? Right? And everything else, people saying that you're lying. And I ain't trying to get that type of heat, but she knows the type of clout that comes with Tasha K, baby. So once Tasha K would have brung her over to the YouTube scene, that's what she felt that it would have been all that she needed, right? Right. That's what she thought. But Tasha K said, Uh, uh, uh. So ever since then, we've been seeing different fucking tactics of that. of that. She is sorry excuse of a mother. Say it. Say it. She need to stop stealing people posts and make her. Yes, that's what she need to stop doing because we tired of that. But that's sad. What does that say about you as a person? You can't think on your own. You can't think on your own. If everything that has something to do with being positive that comes from you is out of somebody else's mouth, and the only thing that comes out of your mouth is lies, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. It is so true about Target. Yes. So true. She lied about motherfucking Target. Who lies about who lied? That goes to show you it's a sickness. She's sick. She's sick. Who lies about Target? That makes you a habitual, pathological, and any other type of liar that there is, because your ass just lying to be lying. Ain't nobody even asked you about no kids' clothes. All right, so now you post kids' clothes, and it's a lie. Lord, let us pray. I commented on her TikTok page, girls, stop capping, capping, capping. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, capping, capping, and definitely capping. Queen of cap, a big fucking lie. Hey, Stephen Puffs, how you doing, girl? Like a real, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me you couldn't find nothing better to do than that? You know what? I'm gonna post this picture of Target, this Target cart on my page so it could look like I'm going all out for the kiddies. Ma'am, I don't think Robert said anything about you buying the kids' clothes in the court documents. I don't think so. I think it's about you being a better mother, right? And the fact is of you being a better mother is the fact is of protecting his child, right? There we go. 1-800 sit your ass down somewhere. I don't know why I hear Auntie Pimo voice in my head when I heard when the sit your ass down somewhere came. I swear to y'all, because Can't Get Right is out here cutting up. Nobody asked about no clothes, and I don't think that those clothes is going to change the factors of the mothering. Just like the factors of the clothes didn't change the factors of you not washing your ass. Just because you put on new clothes don't mean that your ass is washed. So if you putting on new clothes didn't change the factors of your ass not being washed, then I don't think you posting somebody else new clothes is going to change the factors of your parenting. Okay? Being a mother actually consists of mothering. All right. You actually have to do some mothering. And the pollution that we've seen you put on the internet had nothing to do with no mothering, friend. Okay? Uh-uh. Joyous moments with you and your kids is TikTok. Not in the kitchen cooking nothing. Not no girl moments. None of that stuff. Just, you know, you know, show 'em what they mama could shake. With her butt shape. There we go. She gets on my damn nerves. Ooh, child. I know Miss Lisa. I know Miss Lisa. But I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck they gonna do with Walter, because where the fuck is Walter going? We know he ain't gonna be in Brianna's house. He better not be. Hey, Connie. She think her shopping for John Hill going to come up and her not spending money on them kids. She do that all the time. It already done came. It's gonna come up again. It always come up every goddamn month. The 21st is coming soon. We gonna see them around each other again. We gonna see them have a little moment. He gonna play in her face for a minute or two, and then he gonna get the fuck going like he do what he do. And I'ma just be honest, because Brianna is insecure, right? Very insecure. That's the reason why her and Robert got in problems. Make it make sense. How you go through problems in your marriage because you can't take your husband into acting with women, even though it's the business that he's in, right? But then you get divorced by him and get in a full-fledged relationship with a Z-list actor, right? And the scene that he is doing right now that you gotta see is him lip locking and doing this, that, and the third. All the things that you basically can't take, right? I ain't see Robert kissing nobody in the skits he was doing. It was just the fact that it was another woman. So now you went from the factors of it just being another woman to another woman and they kissing. Oh wait, oh wait, uh-huh. Oh shit. Listen, the internet is undefeated. I don't know why she keep playing with us, y'all, them, and they. If it's on the internet, it's going to be found, baby. So don't ever think that you're gonna be able to repost somebody else's shit, and people is not going to be able to find it. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. We can't make this up. Mm-mm. We can't make this up at all. Sure can't. Sure can't. And we won't. We wouldn't have never known that she was a whore in the service. We wouldn't have never known the lady with the uneven ankles was sending pictures of her cootie around in the service or herself. Okay. I can't even imagine her with a cootie. So I guess herself. Yes. Yes. I'm telling you the truth. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Make it rain for Tay too. Tay just got robbed yesterday. So we can make it rain for Tay and LaTruth at the same time. That'd be a beautiful thing. Definitely. But make sure you definitely go and donate to that man's GoFundMe if you can. Because you see what it's doing. He's actually putting it to use for the factors of what it's supposed to do. Warn people to shut them the fuck up. Yeah, that is sad. That's real sad. Anytime you gotta go on TikTok to still a post to make it seem like you doing the most, yeah. I'm tired of her. Until she do right by RH, everything. Oh, until you do right by me, everything you think about shall fail. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. So right. So right. So right. I totally agree with that one, but she definitely gonna have to. We want to see what she gonna be doing with the kids now that she ain't gonna have a babysitter. She ultimately is going to have to buckle down again and be responsible because see, we ain't see people or person babysitting them kids when she was in a marriage with Robert. I'm just being honest. They was either a he, she, or they. It wasn't no, we ain't see Walter keeping no kids and stuff like that. That was a new addition. So now the same way we seen Walter pop in, we're going to be seeing Walter pop the fuck out. But good thing we found out what consisted of Walter before he left. Because his ass got to go. He got to go. Well, OMG, who caught her ass? Yo, I'm dead. She was sending pictures to the people. The man said, if you don't answer your phone, I'm sending this picture you sent me to the sergeant, the captain, and anybody else. Okay? Oh, nasty ass. She's supposed to be serving the Marines, the service, and the National Guard, or whoever the fuck she's supposed to be. And she out here sending fucking nasty pictures of her goddamn body. Of her nasty ass body. Mm-mm. 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 Uh-huh. Unbelievable is definitely right. Unbelievable is definitely right. But anyway, tell you about to get up out of here, y'all. If y'all did not hit that like button when y'all came in, please hit it when y'all leaving. Definitely support your girl today. It would definitely mean more than anything. My Cash App, I think it's on the screen. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Well, I'm pretty sure my moderators dropped my Cash App and my Buy Me a Coffee link in the chat section, baby. So definitely tap into that. Hit your girl up, Tay. All right. And your girl Tay is out. Okay. I'm going to be a mother. I'm going to be a mother. These kids had a half the day today. Okay. They got out of school at 11 o'clock. All right. 11 o'clock. So I got to go.